I am sitting in my art room. My art room. The room that my sisters allowed me to hole up in. And I've had a chance to kind of look at some of these paintings. I don't have a lot of paint, so not a lot of these paintings are getting finished. But to look at them, to see that at one point they were a blank canvas, and then I didn't paint them fast. I didn't come up with a picture in my head and then just zoom it to some finish. I waited a lot and felt a lot. So each painting has a different emotion in it, and each painting has a different feeling to it. Oddly, there's still one consistent thread in it, and it's kind of nuts to see it. But it appears as though I have a slight addiction with quantum mechanics that I don't really understand, but for some reason, when I read it, it feels like it's the only thing that's true. That's just me. And objective and subjective is another tiny little addiction that I have. Points of resonation, places where we connect. Those are the most important to me. The parts that we don't connect, I don't question. I just don't, let me rephrase that. It's not that I don't question them. It's that when I'm questioning them, I'm not questioning them because I'm trying to figure out that someone else is wrong. I'm questioning a moment where something might not be as clear because I might not know for myself how I feel about that. If each person on the reciprocating end of things can sit there and watch another be uncomfortable with just accepting something, and they can feel happy that they have to wait until that answer comes with a little more clarity for that other person. Meaning, if your kid comes up to you and they look you in the eye and they say, "I don't get it, Mom," or Dad, or whoever happens to be caring for the child and whatever your name is. Remember, I'm here for everybody. Not because I'm here for everybody, but because when I'm talking, I feel like I'm in a room with all of you, and I feel like we're able to communicate more intimately when I pretend that in my head. So you're sitting over on the couch over there, and you over there, yeah, you're sitting someplace over in a nice little rattan rocker of some sort. But when they tell you I don't get it, you can try and beat it in their heads, but if they're not cognitively ready for that, or even if they're cognitively ready for it, I just learned something a little bit more finite about how to express this part of my own self not too long ago. And I said it again yesterday, and it reminded me of what I had already learned, and that was you could read 20 sentences to me, and if 10 of them pertain, I'll know, because I instantly will resonate with them. I'll instantly buzz or light up, or it'll answer questions, or it'll finally start me on the next phase of some next part of the journey. But the other 10 sentences may have actually been extremely applicable in some parts of my life that have not yet come to be. So to stop talking doesn't work because all of it matters. To assume everyone's supposed to get everything all at the same time doesn't work either, because everyone's got their own set of conditions. Everyone has their own set of experiences that have gotten them to where they are. So how they receive information is wildly different. I think I'm gonna finish up this banana though, because who doesn't want to finish up a banana? But if we were to stop with those kids and say, too bad, we can't wait for you, that does not even make any sense. Like, sorry kid, we've been looking for you to show up with that for like 10 minutes now. Really slowing the community down. No. The only thing that works is endlessness. To live a life where you'll never know. Wow. That's fun stuff, folks. Crunchy, yeah. A little painful, sure. That is some damn good coffee today. I'm waiting for a phone call actually, so I'm doing this video while I wait for this phone call. I'm sure the music's way too loud, but I don't care. I love the way it feels. It's like vibrating through my body, and it's only coming through these tiny little speakers. Tiny little speakers. See these tiny little speakers? But to get the whole world to trust at the same time is not going to be fast. I'm not sure exactly how. If there's always someone that wants to manipulate and control because they think that their particular method is the method, then we'll never know. We'll never know. The only way this is going to work is if everybody does it all at the same time. Well, I mean, same time, shmame time. We could be here for 10,000 years doing this dance, but I read this book, Power versus Force, by Dr. David Hawkins, and I remember when I read it that I could see certain words illuminating off of the page, certain words that were absolutely explicit to what I was learning then. I would naturally just skip right across all of the words like a stone across a pond, you know. Tick, 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 tick. And when I got done with that book, I left with a lot of kinesiological information. But I gotta tell you, I don't even know what kinesiology is. I mean, yeah, I get it. You know, we're talking muscle work and neurology and, you know, all of that inner body electrical pulsing zapping stuff. But in that study, I wonder if it was because he walked on water. There was, in the book it said that there's like this scale, like 0 is apathy and 1,000 is enlightenment, and Buddha was at 999 and Jesus was at 1,000, and I wondered, you know, what is it that makes Jesus 1,000 and Buddha 999? Well, there is a potentiality that the test itself that was created was designed by a Christian. It could alter than how that person perceives all of the data that they're receiving. This is no claims that Dr. Hawkins did this at all, and it certainly isn't any claims that that particular example is really ideal. And it could have been even, in fact, that because because old boy walked on water, that maybe he gets an extra point. Buddha should have been thinking about that before he decided to disappear off the planet. He should have thought, shit, man, I probably should get this water walking thing down. Well, but I guess Jesus had to, maybe that's it. It was like some sort of sage battle, maybe. Maybe Jesus got to this point. He was like, who's this Buddha dude, man? Who's this Buddha guy walking around? Like, I mean, obviously they weren't walking around at the same time, but they walked around in a way that left their mark on the planet. I'm done. I'm done, folks. We are going to end this with me sitting here. I don't know why, but every time I've tried to do that life where there is some form of personal success, it seems like it takes me away from you. I know that that's probably not true. That's a thought that's changing right now. I plan on going on a week's hiatus, and I'll be outside camping.